30 or 40 years ago, doctors were talking about the thrifty gene that caused some families to get fat on very little food. But that's undoubtedly another example of the same kind of inheritance by gestational influence. If you're starving, the fetus adjusts to a very poor diet and becomes thrifty. They've never identified a thrifty gene or a gene for diabetes, but people go on talking about a gene for obesity and for diabetes. When the country of Israel was formed, lots of immigrants came in from other parts of Africa, and as well as from Europe. The Europeans had a very high, typically European rate of diabetes, but the immigrants from poor countries had almost no diabetes when they immigrated. So the first generation, only the Europeans were diabetic. But after a second generation of living on a relatively abundant European style of eating, the immigrants' children were developing diabetes at the same rate as the European immigrants, totally destroying the idea of genetic diabetes.
Yeah, but the natural dogma is that would probably say that it's because of the mixing and interaction of the genes among the people.
No, they were interbreeding. The immigrants didn't mix with the Europeans.